Hi, this is Jim Starkweather, the publisher of KitMaker Network and Armorama.com, and welcome to another episode of Turning the Page. Today we've got from Osprey Books, French Tanks of World War II, one, and obviously parentheses there, Infantry and Battle Tanks. Now, looking at this, some of these tanks are obviously very early World War II tanks. So I'm sure this is kind of like basically these types of variants. The author, of course, is the very well known to at least to modelers, Stephen J. Zaloga. He's an expert on tanks, fair to say. Illustrated by Ian Palmer. Now this book is part of their Vanguard series. It's number 209. The cost list price is $18 in the U.S., $10 in the UK, and $19 in Canada. The book is not huge. I mean, it's very thin, actually, 48 pages. And that includes indices and stuff. But we'll give you a quick peek on the inside. The contents, basically, table of contents, are Legacy Tank Renault FT. The other Legacy Tank, the Char de Rupture 2C. Modernizing the FT. Char La Guerre D1. Apologies on the pronunciations in French. I'm not an expert on these. The Arms Race of the late 1930s. Infantry Tank Organization in 1940. Unit Organization, the French DCR. Char Puissant D2, Char La Guerre MLE 1935R, Renault R35, Char La Guerre FCM 36. Oh, I played that one in World of Tanks. That's a cool tank. Cavalry tank for the infantry, the Hotchkiss H35 and H39. Char B, Char B B1 BIS, Renault UE infantry vehicle, Chenalet Lorraine. The Shape of Things to Come, Further Reading, and Index. So actually, there's quite a bit fit in here, but it must be in very small little segments. So, you know, this is the type you can expect lots of black and white photos, lots of text by Stephen. You know, if you're looking for information on obviously kind of rare French tanks, then, you know, most of these tanks obviously or many of them were captured by the Germans and then modified into German vehicles, as we all know. But this one looks like it covers quite a few tanks that potentially maybe only stayed with the Vichy government and potentially never were seen, or limited seen, you know, had limited experience potentially in the past. For example, this FCM 36 is not the one I'm thinking of, actually. I'm thinking of the tank destroyer, but obviously that's the gun, I think, and then the FCM. Not sure what the FCM. Maybe somebody can let me know in the comments. What does FCM even stand for in French? Is it some kind of like company, maybe? No. Anyways, it says here, although R35 was selected as the principal infantry tank of the 1934 competition, the FCM entry was promising enough that the French army decided to place a contract for 100 tanks. So FCM sounds like a company. The French something company. So here we go. I'm so disappointed. I didn't get my FCM 36 tank destroyer. That's a really good tank destroyer, by the way, in World of Tanks. Tier 3, I think. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool book. You know, you've got lots of color plates, lots of illustrations. Again, just kind of flipping through and showing you. But take a look for that. If you're obviously into French tanks, whether World War I or World War II, you'll probably want to add this book to your library. It has been out for a little while. I want to say a month or two. So my apologies to Osprey for taking a while to get this quick little video up. If you're interested in doing written reviews on any of the books you see me do videos on, you can let me know at publisher@kitmaker.net. I can't promise that we're going to do written reviews for everything, but of course some books probably we will do based on their kind of interest level and so forth. Well, thanks for watching. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below, and have a good one.